Podcast.
Chill. What's the word? Ali Similar Podcast, Season 2, Episode number 20. I am Rello. To the right of me, I have
DJ Dane-Ja.
DJ Hypa. I'm here. What's good?
Darren. Joel.
EAZ.
Yes, sir. Fellas, how's everybody's weekend? Everybody good? Everybody feeling great?
It's good here.
Yeah, we good. We outside.
Cool.
Yes, sir. I like the sound of that.
It's hot.
Boy, it's super hot, bro.
It's blazing hip hop and R&B out here in these streets.
Oh, dear.
I had to go buy AC the other day. Like, nah, it's got to be done. It's too blazing.
You can't fight it.
Even funny that light bill gonna look wicked though. I ain't gonna hold you. At the end of the month,
it don't be that bad.
And
I keep my AC on all day.
Cause you,
I don't
want to give you information now, but you know,
like $100.
Your situation. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that ain't bad for all day for like 3 weeks.
That's not bad.
I'm used to living in a building to where there's never no extra money for air conditioning. You know what I'm saying?
No electric.
Gotcha.
No electric.
That's about it.
But let's move right into this thing. Get the people what they want. We got a couple of topics on board here, so we got a lot of stuff to talk about. A couple of stuff has happened in the news. Unfortunately, R. Kelly again was caught with 10 more sex tapes.
I heard 20. 20, bro.
20?
20.
Sheesh. 20 more sex tapes, which is even worse. We're having sex with underage females again. I feel like this man can't catch a break, man.
He's catching too much.
Too
He's doing
crazy.
too much.
And funny thing is, I heard that the girls that he's with are still like defending him, like saying he didn't do it, and they still want to be with him. All kind of crazy.
What?
How you say it again? Manipulation of the mind. He's got them females freaking turned up. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen for Kells. I feel sorry for the man. He needs some help, man. I think he needs some help. I don't think locking him up is gonna be the cure. Even though by the time he get out of jail, he probably be dead. But
yeah,
He's a dub.
I think everybody should go to jail. Now that the money train stopped, they want to reveal shit about him. You go to jail too. I think everybody that gave in the tape, if you had that tape this whole time,
facts, right?
Go to jail.
Facts.
That is a super fact.
Mario.
You know, and I don't feel bad for him. He knew what he was doing, man. He knew it was wrong.
Yeah,
I know there's a bunch of trauma that he went through, so to speak, but I don't excuse that. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you got to realize
something's wrong with the man, though. Something's definitely wrong.
Yeah, this is over the course of
30 years, maybe
2001. I heard like 2001, 2000. Now that's kind of like at first I'm like, you know what? They're just trying to take the black man down, not condoning what he's doing, saying, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, doing that is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But fam, how open could you have been? You got tapes. You have all these people that have access to these tapes, and why you taping it, bro? What you getting out of
doing it? How about that?
Were you taping it, bro? Like
sick
that's where
I
it was
see
like
what you're
over the
saying,
top.
like,
you know what I'm saying?
taping it, recording it, so you could watch it over again, and
That's
then
that. I think that's that fetish. Like, you know what? I need to see my work after I'm done. Now that's
sick.
you need to be penalized, but you know if you're gonna penalize one, you gotta penalize all.
Speaking of that, you heard about the other dude, Jeffrey Epstein.
It's funny. His name
don't know
sound like
about that.
Einstein
know about that?
too.
I don't know about that.
Epstein,
about that too.
Einstein, it sound the same. All
He's,
them Stein niggas.
Harvey Weinstein, Epstein.
He's a big attorney, and so they busted him for sex trafficking. But they saying like a lot of like celebrities have connections with him, like Trump, like mad celebrities or whatever. So they saying it's kind of
high places. A lot of people.
Through his court trial, it might be opening Pandora box. So they're afraid that there won't be more names that's being tossed out there because
let it go.
According to them, he's been doing this for some years now. He's just finally getting caught, but he's been doing this sex trafficking thing for a few years now. So who knows what's gonna come out of his trial and everything.
Ain't that automatically life? Like sex trafficking is
like
up there with murder.
He's getting offered probation. Not even
probation.
Jail, not even jail time. Like I'm hearing he's getting probation, and he's giving them a plea. Like I'll do the time. No, house arrest. You could put me on house arrest for however long you want, but I need to have armed guards. I read that shit is crazy. He has a complexion for the protection.
Oh, okay. All right. I get it.
Pretty much.
Busy. Our man ASAP still locked up in Sweden. Still locked up.
In Sweden.
I don't know. Those
Well, that's
look
how they
good
talk?
for him. He said he was supposed to go to trial, but supposedly they pushed it back again, so he's still locked up out there. Yeah.
I'm looking at it too. I'm like,
nah, that's you
which
doing
one is
that?
that?
Hold your head,
Quick,
Sap.
somebody
Hold
drag
your
that one
head,
through.
kid.
Damn.
Hold your head. I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, what if this was like, I don't know, try to think somebody like on the white end of things.
Bieber?
Yeah, like Bieber or something. Like, would the government be like try to infiltrate what's going on a little bit more than they doing now for Sap? Because I feel like because it's a black hip hop artist, they're not even trying. Because there's been plenty of times where people got locked up over state that were U.S. citizens that they felt like they were mistreating them over there, and U.S. took
they had to
action.
expedite
you know
them
what
out
I'm
of
saying?
there.
Yeah.
They just took, like, before artists would get in trouble, they would take them straight from the precinct to the airport, like, you got to go.
Yeah, like the embassy or whatever,
Yeah.
and then they bring them back.
It
but
wouldn't be like this. I don't know
I think they're trying to
what's
set an
going
example.
on
I
with
don't know
him.
why, but
Yeah, they doing this nigga dirty. I ain't gonna hold
they're
you.
trying to say. I'm now realizing he's still locked. He's still locked.
I didn't
up.
know. I
Wow.
thought he was
week-
out. I
week
thought he was out
three,
too.
two.
What y'all think about what they've been saying? I think he had back in the day. ASAP had a statement about like, yo, I don't live in them towns that's happening with the police brutality and stuff like that. I live in Soho. I live in Los Angeles. I don't have nothing
They
to say
using
towards
that
it.
to
Free
be like,
speech,
okay,
man. Yeah, like
they making it seem like,
convicted
well,
the nigga
this
off
is
what
what
he
you
said.
get for saying that then, and it's like,
Nah,
Well,
that don't
yeah,
got-
I
one don't
see,
got nothing
I
to do
see
with
black people saying it's not. I'm not even talking about
Of course
the.
you gonna see
I
that,
see
man.
black people like, oh, you ain't
Yeah,
care
that's-
about
that's
you
what-
ain't
that's
care
where
about
we're
us
seeing it
when
from,
blah
from
blah
but
blah.
that's what that always happen. They do that all the time.
Most
They do that. They
opinionated.
do shit like that all the time,
Nah,
bro.
I
Victim blame.
definitely feel they used that against him as ammunition.
Yeah, but that don't got nothing. One don't got nothing to do with two. So he should stay locked up in a foreign country because of what his views were. Come on,
That
man.
is fucked up.
That two don't. That don't got nothing.
Well,
to
he
do
got
with
locked
him.
up for again because I truthfully didn't.
think
He
he
got
had
into
a
an
fight.
altercation with a fan
Like
that
a
was
fan.
harassing
Oh yeah,
him.
that was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
following him or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
heckling him or whatever the case was.
They say it was a
So
stalker.
is he locked up too?
Cool.
Him is locked up. His security guard.
No.
is locked
The
up.
fan.
Of course not.
That I don't know
Oh,
about.
matter of fact, let me not even say. I don't know, but I'm
Nah,
gonna
I'm not
assume no.
Could be. I don't know. But I don't know, man. Hold your head, Sap. Hopefully you get out of there soon. Y'all heard about that shit, that Donald Trump shit too? The shit that he said the other day.
What he said?
He was doing an interview. I was talking to 4 other female
Congresswomen.
He wasn't even talking
congresswomen.
to them. They were talking bad about like the state of the country and all that. And he tweeted, "Oh, if people have such bad like views of the country,
You can just
why don't
get
they
out.
just go back to their crime-ridden countries and just go back to where you're from?"
Who said that? Trump.
Trump, yeah. He's like, you can leave. If you don't like it here, you can leave. You can leave.
They said his wife's parents just became U.S. citizens.
All them women on the panel was U.S. citizens. Like they were born here. Three was born here, and the other one was here longer than Ivanka was a citizen.
Exactly.
So it's
Her-
like, bro, he could get away with anything, bro.
Yeah, I'm
At
convinced
this point, it's like
I'm convinced he is.
nothing is going to get him out of office, and he'll fuck around and win again.
He could literally say fuck the Jews and fuck the niggas, and it will still be.
He'll still
it'll
be
still
there.
be there.
He'll still be there.
Like,
Popularity contest, and he's kind of winning.
what do they call that shit when you got like nothing could touch you? He got like immunity and shit.
Yeah, immunity.
Niggas got immunity.
He got immunity for
like,
everything.
Top class immunity, nigga.
Bro,
You
like
cannot touch
think of the
him.
list of shit he did. Like grab him by the pussy. He was jump shotting paper towels to Puerto Ricans during the hurricane. It was a hurricane, right, or a storm or something like that.
Yeah.
It was a flood.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
He
Fucking with porn stars.
fucking with porn stars, paying hush money to people. His right hand man, everybody around him going to jail.
Everybody,
It's like,
nigga.
bro,
His lawyer.
What you call him, Junior? He's something untouchable, something.
Teflon
You
Don.
call him some kind of name, but he's basically untouchable.
I never heard of a president that owes the IRS money. Like, what?
Yeah.
How do you owe? Yo,
And then talk about
niggas
we
can't
need to pay
get jobs
taxes.
for shit like
Yeah,
that.
true,
Like,
bro,
you
that's
get
true.
you in fucking debt and fucking IRS purgatory over shit like that.
That is a felony. Like the amount of debt he has to the IRS, that is a felony.
He runs his fucking United States, bro. That's crazy. That's like, I never heard of no shit like this.
They're
Never.
saying, oh, once he out of office, then he gonna go to jail. Bullshit. Because even if he don't win, he ain't going to jail. He's not seeing a jail.
I don't know if he comes
But
out.
why though, son? I'm still trying to like. They got like evidence upon evidence of things that he's supposed to get prosecuted for or thrown away, but he's not. They ain't touching him,
bro. The NRA runs a lot of shit. You got the what's the other shit, man? He got all the right people to back him up.
Message.
The judges, the lawyers, all of them, they got his back. Most of them are Republicans, bro. Think about it. All these people that's making all this big money, yeah, you got some Democrats here and there, but majority that come from that lineage money, they're Republicans. And they gonna vote for that nigga every chance they get, and they gonna have his back.
Yeah, that seems like the way it's going.
Fuck Trump.
Word. Now
That's a whole fact.
That's it.
But we're gonna roll right into the meat and bones of this podcast, this episode.
Pause.
Yeah.
That was pausey. You think so?
Nigga said pausey. Oh, that's a new one. I like
meat
that.
and bones of this episode.
Yeah, it could be.
Sound pausey.
Touche.
Meat and bones.
First and foremost, let's just get you guys' general opinion. Let's just talk as party goers. We was talking about that a little bit earlier before the podcast, so we should be still in that same realm. What is a good party to y'all? Like, what is a successful party? Like, you went to the party and you left and you went home and you was like, damn, that was a good ass party. What is the definition of a good party to you? So we could just get that out into the abyss.
I was gonna say, how about we start with y'all first?
For me, I'll jump right into this. All right. Now, what are we talking? We gonna talk now? Are we talking now, or are we talking like back in the day?
Your preference.
Yeah,
what would be a great party for you?
Yeah.
Okay, great party for me is, I had to drive home with somebody else because I couldn't drive. That's number one. I gotta be bent.
There's a lot of those.
And for me, yeah, he knows. This guy would know to the right of me. Yeah. I gotta be bent. I can't be in a party. I'm sorry. I cannot be in a party without drinking. Like, for me to have a good time in a party situation, I cannot be in a party without drinking. That's just me. Mm-hmm. I can't remember a time. Maybe when I was in high school and it was just all about dubs and that was it.
Yeah.
That could be a time. But for me now, yeah, so first of all, I gotta be drunk. Second of all, the DJ got to be good. I had to have at least 3 to 4 good dances.
With women.
Yeah, like with women.
Yeah, you got served.
I
forgot who you talking to. You talking to Rello. It's impossible you got served.
That's a fact.
Yeah, not that you got served once. That's a little passe. But yeah, so that's like the angle for me. Got to be drunk. Music got to be cracking. And I had to have a couple of dances. And I think that would be a fair night for me. That would be a good night.
Got to be drunk. You have to dance with a couple of girls. And the DJ good and you good.
Yeah. And I'm
That's
Chris.
This back in the day, you mean?
Yeah, this is back in the day. It's like early 20s, mid 20s. That's like, that party was good.
Oh, we doing that? All right, so then that's back in the day now. Let me hear it now.
Now, I'm just drunk. I'm fine. Drunk and a good DJ, I'm fine. Drunk and a good DJ.
You see how the standards got low?
Just drunk.
It's kind of, you got older, so you've been there, done that. I don't need to do that to have fun. Long as I can do this, I'm content.
Just drunk. And then, yeah.
Let's start with back in the day first.
Back in the day, it's pretty much the same as Rel. It's just like Rel. It's like alcohol has to be involved. And I'm a smoker too, so it's like I'm high and I'm drunk. It's lit. It's
you
lit.
out of here, literally.
Exactly.
I'm floating.
And then obviously it's like, all right, cool. I'm going home with somebody. So that was a great party.
Heard you.
Got a doggy bag.
What was the noise with that?
Today I go home with my John and I'm drunk and I'm good and having pretty much the same. Not the dubbing part. Like today I really don't really care too much about that, but it's more so like just having a good time, a vibe, the music, the
atmosphere.
The atmosphere. As long as the atmosphere don't feel unsafe or ghetto, I'm liking the atmosphere. It doesn't have to be. I just don't want it to feel like a basement. So it's not like I'm over those basement vibe parties. Not too hot. I'm like I don't want to. That's another thing that annoys me. I want to feel comfortable when I'm partying. So when the spot be too hot, unless the vibes is really good, the vibes got to be amazing for me to be in a spot burning up. Talking about I'm having a ball.
I got burning up right now.
About you, June?
Yeah, the semi party goers. I need to hear from them. Like
Don't front. These niggas be outside sometimes.
They was
I said they be outside.
As heavy as we were.
I say really the ambiance, the atmosphere. You know, if you
don't
have
need
friends. I mean, now, yeah, definitely. Well, adult beverage, I guess.
Adult beverage.
Where is this coming from?
Adult beverage. Yeah, I do sit next to each other a lot, so you rubbing off.
Rub it off.
Nah, just I don't know. Just I guess. Well, I don't really need a drink. It's just the atmosphere. It depends. It depends on how if I'm around friends. Just good energy. Really, I don't really give a fuck about other stuff. Good music, of course.
Me, it definitely like 90% of if I'm gonna enjoy myself is about the DJ, the music. The music got
like us.
I like that, bro. I like that. I like that.
90% is the DJ and how the DJ is playing, how the vibe is with the DJ. And another thing, it can't be too packed and it can't be too empty. I like when it's like, oh, it's a lot of people here, but I want to be able to move. Like, I can't be like all like this the whole night. You know what I'm saying? That shit is going to ruin everything.
Why. It's like, you don't want to be too hot. You don't want to be...
Yeah, like, you know, like I can't even dance. Like, you ever dancing and like somebody rubbing against you because they dancing next to you and it's like, damn, I can't get busy. Like, I can't do nothing. Definitely the friends. Like, you could go party with some friends, but other friends you can't.
I could agree.
So it definitely matters like who you going to the club with.
Yeah.
Big facts.
I party better with my friends than if I'm partying with, like if I go out with my girl
or coworkers.
You know, or
Now you feel like that?
You ain't partying with them at all?
Nah, I party with them, but that I don't care about that. Like,
no, it's not even that. It's like maybe their vibe is not the same as with the friends.
Oh,
like,
well, I don't even feed off. Like, if you my friends, I'm gonna have more fun because I know everybody vibe. But if you're a coworker, a colleague, or whatever, I'm not basing my fun off you. Like, either you gonna have
different,
fun,
bro. I'm different. I'm the type I could be the life of the party, but if you whack, I'm gonna be tight. Like, I want you to have that same type of energy, that turn up vibe that I have. Like, don't.
But
you're viewing it
bro.
as a manager of a party. Like, you're
I
a DJ, so you're viewing it like, I want you to have a good time. I don't do my job right if you're not happy. But take yourself out of being a DJ and just a patron.
That's why I was gonna talk. It's pretty hard. So let's go back to before I was a DJ. Before I was a DJ, I caught my couple of dubs, like Rel was saying. Matter of fact, you remember when we used to party? It was mandatory. If you ain't get at least 2-3 dubs, like, you ain't have fun. You ain't do nothing. And for the people out there that's probably listening that's not from New York, dub means dancing with a girl. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the music was important, and I came from a family that drinks a lot. So, yeah, me drinking too was mandatory, even till this day. If I don't drink, I mean, no, I have to drink. If I don't drink, I'm not going to have any fun.
Facts.
Fast forward to today. It's kind of hard answering this question, bro. I know Hypa can vouch. I can't. Sometimes I wish I can undo this about my mind, but I cannot go into an event and not judge the DJ. It's impossible.
That's like going to a restaurant and being like,
there's
the
people
food.
who, remember, I don't know if it's the fact that you've been around, promoters and DJs, so you that energy kind of rubs off on you. But I'm at this point, like, I could be having a good time, but I could be dancing with a girl, or I could just be dancing and having a good time, and I'm just like, no, my vibe is off now because that mix ain't coming clean. Or why he playing this song so long?
But y'all project that energy on other people. Sometimes
that's why I'm saying.
I be with y'all, and
that's why I'm saying.
I notice, but sometimes not being more of a party goer or promoter or whatever I used to be, whatever, you kind of ignore it. So it's like I'll ignore it, and I'm just like, oh my god, this nigga just fucked this shit. I'm looking at y'all, and he's like,
So
there we go. Like, come on, like I gotta listen to this nigga fuck up his shit too.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to undo that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I'm having a good time, and I'm just like, why he playing this song so long? Sometimes I really, even me being in this craft for so long, I wish I could undo it. You know what I'm saying? But in order for me to have a good party now, honestly, yeah, the DJ has to be good. I have to drink. I have to drink. Drinking is they go hand in hand. The DJ got to be good. I have to drink, and honestly, I kind of prefer the event to have a lot of people. If it doesn't, it's okay, but I still want to see at least 100, 200 people in the venue. I can still enjoy myself with 20 people, but in my mind, it's like, yo, it's only 20 people in here.
Question.
So that kind of...
Do you want it to be jam or a good amount of people? Because jam, it's just a annoying situation, bro.
Well, you gotta ask yourself. You gotta ask this: Is he on the bill for the night, or he's not on
You
the
see
bill
what
for
I'm
the
talking about?
night?
He's speaking from a DJ
Oh, yeah,
perspective.
yeah,
out there.
standpoint,
If
of
he's
course,
no,
he's
no,
gonna want to
I'm
on the
thinking on the
bill.
bill.
I'm thinking about y'all as
Yeah.
You
patrons.
DJing, or even if you're not on the bill, my nigga, and you know, and you the DJ, and you know other DJs, you don't gotta worry about being jamming up with other people. You in the booth,
Yeah,
with a space.
But what about if you're a patron?
That's the
though?
party goer view.
If you're the party goer,
This is the
to
DJ's
the
perspective
party.
again, where I can't get out of. Usually, even if I am a patron, I'm probably still gonna be by the booth, or where
like I do.
or where there's still I still get like more, what's the word, privileges than the patrons.
Party goers.
Yeah.
Hypa, what about you?
I think I'm the only one on this table that don't drink. So therefore,
I don't drink.
gotta focus.
I don't really drink that much either.
I mean, you probably drink more than me.
Yeah, of course I drink more than
But
you.
for me, back in the days, it's more like back to what Dane-Ja was saying. Get dubs.
Need those dubs.
If you get a phone number or two, that's your night right there. You know what I'm saying? And
Is the era of the dub over?
oh yeah,
Nah, they
Y'all
doing
go back
backflips
to
off of
I would say
minivans.
that.
I don't know.
I would say that right now is just all you seen is twerk.
No, era of dubs, meaning we probably think it's over, but there's probably other guys like, yo, so did you dance with this girl? Did you get any dances?
Well, you know what? I might not say it's over yet because there's times where I have DJ where actually few people come to me and say, yo, could you throw on the Afrobeat, or could you throw on a soca? It's like
So they could catch a dub?
yeah, they don't even ask for dance hall no more, like sadly. But now I get more like, yo, could you throw on some soca, because that's like the green light, because they know for sure, like if a female's dancing, they know like they bound to dance.
Yeah, you could get up on behind.
Exactly. If she's stingy, then you asked out.
But
If she's
it ain't
stingy,
nothing
you
like
asked
it
out.
used to be, though. Not
Yeah,
to the,
yeah.
Not like to the level.
But for me, before, like I said, it was more like, getting dubs and dancing and stuff like that. But now, because I don't drink, I kind of rely on the DJ. Like, if the DJ is good, I'm having fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the vibe, the energy. And when I say reason why, like, for me, it's more the DJ, because I feel like everything about the DJ has to be good. The transition has to be good. The mix got to be good. The blend. For me to have fun, and a few times, actually, me and him went out, and I was like, yo, son, I had mad fun. But he probably had fun because he drink. You know what I'm saying?
No. I'm.
But
That's part of it. The DJ got to be good.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, this DJ, I'm happy. Like, yo, I had mad fun. And not because I caught dubs.
Do you think the alcohol compensate for the bad DJ? So like,
What you mean, like?
He
if the
can't-
DJ is
can't answer
pretty bad, so you drink to enjoy yourself?
Nah.
Well, for
Bro.
me, it does amplify this whole experience just a little bit.
Well, here's the question. How
And
do
I
you,
used to smoke too, but that's a whole nother story.
How do you determine if the DJ is good or bad?
That's
Ooh,
we had that conversation when I was telling you guys June and Ease. I'm like, yo, within like the first 3-4 songs, if a DJ plays 3-4 songs, and based on the way he plays those songs, and if let's see his selection, the way he's actually blending, off that alone, I'm able to tell. But
Could write a whole book on that question.
so
I feel like, I'm not an expert at it, but as a patron, I feel like a DJ is great when the whole set sound like one song. I can't tell no transitions or nothing. It just goes into it's continuous.
Don't make
It ain't
facial
like-
expression, nigga.
The
Speak how you feel, bro.
The only reason,
I'm listening to what he's saying.
reason why I could slightly disagree, because there's gonna be a time at the party if there's a transition that needs to happen.
I think what he's trying to say is like
like
the
I'm
mixes,
talking about
the
it
mixes,
ain't
the mixes,
noticeable,
the
like-
mixes are so clean. He even realizes
Yeah.
other songs going in, but,
I
the transition is
think,
so
I
smooth.
think that's what he was saying, but I just wanted to just interject with that, because I feel like there's gonna be a song where, in a sense, like you may have to actually stop the music and say like maybe like a speech, or something that's for a fact that's gonna get a crowd reaction. So sometimes the transition alone could just be off the DJ just talking. It doesn't have to just be mixing and blending.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Some-
I think what ease means like the flow.
the flow.
That's what I mean,
Right,
like-
but that's why I said I feel like, as far as the transition,
You
the transition
vibing.
could be straight either from one genre to another genre, or it could just be the DJ, okay, you know what? I know this is gonna
Like
I know this is gonna be.
I fuck with when they do like, all right, y'all, yo, if you having a good time, da da da, make some noise. Da,
that
da,
could be a transition.
And then when you doing that, and they be like, all right, yo, we about to get this thing going. And then the music play. Nah, you fucked up. To me.
But that's what he's saying. He's saying in some
it's
cases,
like
you
as
have
soon
to
as
do
you
that.
finish your last word, boom, like you gotta have that thing going.
Can't really. Like I said, man.
Because sometimes I feel I understand what you're talking about. Because if it's not ready and be like that little pause silent, you fucked up the vibe.
Yeah, it's like damn, bro.
It's a science. It's a science.
It's
It's real.
I know y'all saying a lot about how the mix is going, but what if you walk into a party and the crowd is fucking rocking, but to you the DJ is shitty? Is he still? That's
a bittersweet feeling because that happens in plenty of cases to where ask your average person at parties 8 times out of 10 they can have a good time and they wouldn't even know the DJ's name before they as long as they're having a good time. They could be high off. They could be freaking high off pills. They could be high off weed. They could be drunk, and it really doesn't matter how good the DJ is playing. Sometimes they just want to hear music, or sometimes they just want to hear their song. You know what I'm saying?
No, but a bad DJ, bro, that is noticeable.
I mean, we're gonna notice it the most because we know exactly what it takes, what we're doing behind
I
it.
think people know though. Like if you a bad DJ, it's known, but they don't have power to tell you anything.
Some people don't care.
What could you do, like as a patron? Like, this nigga suck.
I do see a lot of
people complain.
Yeah,
on social media
I do see a lot of people.
And this is around the time like I was going to parties with Quicks and whatnot. And it was just about reggae. All we was waiting for was reggae. That's all we wanted.
Play some tune, man.
Play reggae. So whenever the hip hop niggas came on, I was just like, I just can't wait for this shit to be over. This one dude got on and he played like this was the first time, bro. And I was just straight in awe, son. I was like, yo, this nigga is, and all he was playing was hip hop. And at the time, that's not what I wanted to hear at all. I didn't want to hear no hip hop.
That's good.
But the nigga was playing the hip hop so fucking well. I was like, I never heard a nigga play and DJ like the way he was doing. And you would never guess who it was at that time. Batiman himself.
Oh my God.
Yo, I was like, yo, this nigga is, my nigga. I was dead ass in awe. And I didn't even like hip hop at that time, son. Hip hop wasn't my thing. I just wanted the reggae. But the nigga played so fucking well. I mean, from miking to, there was no gaps. There was no skipping. Every song had the fluid transition. And he would give the crowd a chance to talk. And I was like, yo, this nigga is fucking killing this shit.
He finished
but yeah, exactly. And then he went outside and got finished by the Bati man. But too bad. Yeah.
I gotta tell mine.
He's probably the best DJ still in my mind.
Well, with me, it's a cheat code because this is a well-known DJ. But I was in Orlando with my brother at Club Element, and on Tuesday nights, DJ Envy would DJ, and I didn't really believe radio DJs was good until that night. And I was like, yo, he's a great fucking DJ. Like I gotta give him his credit. But he played Swag Surfing. That's the first time I ever heard it. And y'all know, I was telling y'all before, yo, that song is monumental to me because of the way it was introduced to me and the way he transitioned into that song.
I was saying that too. I said that a couple of times. The way you get introduced to a song, you could be a song could be trash, but if you in a club and the vibe just goes retarded, you'd be like, this song is amazing.
It gives you a
just
memory.
like how when you was talking about a couple weeks ago when you was like you had that Pop Smoke song, you was like this and that, but now it got a little different vibe the way you got money off of that.
But that's called nostalgia, my friend. It's called nostalgia.
What?
You take a song makes you remember something. It makes you remember.
Takes you to that moment.
Yeah, it takes you to a moment. It makes you remember that first time you heard it or that first time you remembered you liked that song. Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Based on what you just said with the Swag Surf, I think we had this conversation before. You see how some DJs, if they're gonna post whatever highlight,
it's always the same
do
song.
you feel that the Swag Surf is like a cheat code?
Not really, because it's DJs that played
politics.
Big ass cheat
it's
codes,
DJs that played that song and they ain't react the same way.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be like
valid.
I think it
it's
comes in the
like
timing too.
I was just about to say, and that's why, in a sense, it goes back to what I was saying. I feel like I've seen a DJ, like, before he even played it, like, he had a speech, but the speech was so on point, like, the reaction was just instant. But based on what you just said, there could be somewhere that you go, and he
it
could probably just drop it right after another song. And
a cheat code for me would be he'd be playing something like Kaya, My Neck, My Back, and then transition to that. And it's like,
No,
nah,
that's a
you know,
DJ.
shit. That's my point though. Like, people that's on the outside, we see that. Like, bro, you just threw that on because it was dead from that Kaya shit. Like, you trying to save the party,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
In some cases, that's not bad, because you know what I'm saying.
Nah,
Like,
that's a,
well, when I mean maybe not specifically those two songs,
Yeah.
but if I play a song and I ain't get the reaction that I want, and I'm probably like the only DJ left, I might throw on the hottest song and then play the top 40 from there. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on what you do.
Sort of
You know
How
what
do
I'm
y'all also too? How do y'all determine like what are you going to play? Because I always thought about
Yeah,
like
that's a
when I
good
see
question.
DJs, like let's say you got what your set is for 1 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you get there, your set is for 1 o'clock. You know, maybe 2 DJs went on before you. How do you determine what you're going to play, and how you know? Do you have like a little DJ congregation before in the booth? Like, yo, I played this, I played that.
yeah,
How
don't
do you
play
know,
this.
How do you know what the nigga played before you? How do you know what to play, what not to play? How the fuck do you know?
Or is it a battle royal?
That's a good question. And the way I deal with it is I go to the party early before my slot.
Oh, you one of those good DJs.
Yeah, like,
You're a nice guy.
I'll go to a party
Research.
just so I could hear.
How early? If he said 1 o'clock, so how early?
I probably get there 12:15.
That's good. That's cool.
Yeah, I'll be there 12:15, just so I can walk in and just feel the energy, feel the vibe. As he's playing music, depending on the genre he's playing, I'm seeing a reaction. If I see girls is moving, if I see girls is just two-stepping, if he's also playing songs where I see like the dudes is hype, like sometimes too, based off that alone, I know exactly what genre to play. Like if I see like it's a lot of like girly songs, I'm like, okay, I already know.
It's like a cheat sheet, kind of.
I mean,
No, that's not cheat sheet. That's actually he's going about it the right way.
yeah, I'm going like I'm
because they got certain
improvising,
DJ that come and do that, and they get on the set and they still don't sound good.
But I call it a cheat sheet because the first DJ, he ain't got no way to tell.
What you mean?
He just
Like
like
the opening,
the very
the opening
first DJ, he just like,
Well, that's
fuck, I hope this
but
works.
The good thing is that's the upper hand I feel though. That's why June always say like when it comes to DJs, like the first person that builds up the party is the one that may get the most respect because
he sets the
he
tone for
taking
the whole
everybody
night.
sets the
from-
whole
he sets
point
the
for the
tone for
whole
the-
night. So that means
Okay.
if a DJ's playing, let's say his slot is from 11 to 1:30. Now 11:30 people just walking in, going to the bar, and if he's able to get that 2-hour slot and he's able to actually get people to be at that peak. Once the next DJ come up, it's just like, you know what? He just set the tone.
Not even waiting for the other DJ. If at 11:30 and 1 o'clock he got people at their peak, I'm talking about people are still walking in. How you got them to their peak
To
already?
their
That
peak.
mean you're doing something great.
That's what
You know I'm saying.
Yeah, that's why for me is like if I'm doing an opening set, like I appreciate that. Some DJs do, I don't want to open. You know what I mean? So like,
That's a red flag.
I mean, it could be a red flag, but I think it also goes back to knowing the craft.
And knowing your
You know what
value.
I'm saying? Like knowing that you gotta know certain music because you just never know where you could be in a situation where this person might need you from 11. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's the reason why too. Is like that's another reason why I go listen to other DJs because I go to listen to other DJs that I could say that's better than me. Like when you go to the park, you playing with dudes that's better than you.
Like, I ain't gonna front. He
You're
nice.
gonna
Yeah.
you're gonna
He
want to
kinda-
get your game up. But it's the same thing. I transfer that into like DJ. Like I want to go to a party where it's just nothing but nice DJs.
Still sharp.
Because
and
now when
still.
I go home, I'm like, oh, shoot, you know what? I got to step my game up. When you go to a party, it's like, you already know you 3 times better. You don't really have nothing to really look forward to. So back to what Rel was saying, like I think for me it's more like just being able to look, analyze the crowd before my set. So that helps me in a sense to a point where it kind of becomes like effortless for me because I already did
It's
my
experience, man.
study
Experience.
before the test.
homework. Right. So
Yeah, I feel like parties is better in the summer or the winter. So yeah. Like, is there any difference?
Danger got a
Really?
hot spot, so he could
It's
talk
kind
on
of
it.
it's kind of. I'm kind of now realize it kind of all depends. For my experience right now, it's coming off like this parties are kind of better in the cold, son. Why I'm saying that is like you would automatically assume it's hot. We got rooftop options, we got pool party options. You know what I'm saying? but that's kind of a disservice because so many people have so many options to where these parties are like 10 people and 50 people because it's like, wow, yo, what happened to everybody here? I thought it was supposed to be packed. Yeah, this person went to that rooftop party. That person went to that pool party. Oh, they got them over there at the beach party. So it could kind of like, deter a potential good party because people have so many options. Now, when it's cold now, everybody's is either.
What's popping tonight?
Oh, yeah, everybody's either going to not go outside because it's mad cold outside, or everybody's going to go to the main event that, everybody's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Perfect. Pretty much. So, for me, I prefer the party in the summertime, but it don't really matter to me. Like, long as the party is good, I'll go.
I'd like you to answer that question he asked though. How do you know what you?
But you kind of went over whatever. How do I determine?
Yeah.
What you gonna play?
Because you at your spot every Saturday, so
yeah, it's kind of something similar to what you said. How I determine, sometimes I try to be too left. When I mean by too left, I could come in, I could do all the analyzing stuff X, Y, and Z, but my main obligation. This is my main obligation. I try my best not to repeat any songs. Do you know how bad of a feeling it is to come on a set or even be the first to play and watch other DJs play, and the people who were there with me, let's say I started playing at 11, 12 o'clock, they would come to me and hear these other DJs play, and they be like, yo, all y'all DJs gonna play the same songs? I'm like,
ooh,
ma'am.
But you ain't gonna really know unless you was there.
I'm
talking about these are the people that were there at the beginning.
I'm saying you getting on the set. You're not going to know.
No, I'm putting myself in a position as the opener, the person that's playing the first set of songs.
Oh, okay.
And then they got the other DJs play. Okay, let's switch it up now. Let's say I'm the guy that's coming. This is what I mean by saying I kind of try to be too left. It's kind of a risk I'm taking. So I'm gonna come there. Let's say 1 o'clock. I'm playing 1, 2 o'clock. I gotta assume the song that should have been played between 11 and 12. So sometimes I try to go left by you. Like, you know what? What songs can I play that would still get the party rocking, but I know for sure that these DJs ain't played in a while. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I try to, that's one of my approach, but it could kind of hurt because I could try that and they're going to be like, he still plays the song, you know what I'm saying? Or they could be like, wow, I ain't heard this song in a while. So it's all of my judgment. But basically like what Hypa said, I try to get there at least half hour, 45 minutes, analyze the crowd. I'll be honest, I always cater to women because at the end of the day, once you cater to the women, you're going to have a good party because, basically men come there to try to get the women. The women know what time it is. As long as they're having fun, everybody's having fun. I don't care if I see 10, 100 niggas on the side getting hype over songs that I'm playing. If I see 4 girls in that corner, I'm gonna cater to those 4 girls. I'm just sorry. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, if you're playing a whole bunch of songs just to cater to men, most of the time we like those macho songs or AKA those songs that's like them gritty songs, and that's only gonna bring that type of fighting that knuck if you buck.
Nah, that's the girls like that.
But
I mean, besides that song, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
like,
get what
I'm not gonna play like
G-Unit.
you know
I'm
what?
about to say what up gangsta or all them songs. You know what I'm saying? I gotta try to cater.
I used to hate when niggas played that. Cause I'm like, damn, this shit's gonna.
It's still.
What up, blood? What up, blood? Niggas stand on.
It still works.
I got a question for you guys.
Oh nah, June was there for a while when those enough episodes when those songs came on. It's automatic. Either somebody getting stabbed. I'm sorry to say, this is the life that we live. Somebody getting stabbed. Somebody getting shot. Somebody getting hit over the head with a chair. All because of the DJs is fucking important now that I'm talking about.
Very
it,
important.
Nah,
90%.
It's fucking important, bro.
It used to be a point where a fight break out, so the DJs would play slow jams. Like, all right, until this shit is clear, this is what we listen
That's
to.
it. Or we turning the music off and then we get tight. Now we got to worry about our life because we turn the music off. They pay their bread.
That was impossible to do during that Lil Jon era, though. When he had shit on Smash that. Don't no shit won't be
all of that was happening. All that was happening
like,
at that time
Lil
too.
Jon.
When you really think about it, son, the South had music on lock for a long time, bro.
What you mean had?
They still do.
got it.
That's kind of
Bro,
crazy,
they took over
bro.
from like 05 on. Like, it was just.
Yeah, pretty much 04, 03, and then
because
they never let go ever since.
That was 50.
Bro.
I got a question for y'all.
What the fuck happened?
I got a question for you guys.
T.I.
And you could be honest. Have you guys ever been to any events and it makes you want to appreciate your DJ friends? Be honest. Or you too drunk to be like, I'm drinking, I'm smoking, I'm good. Do me or Dane-Ja ever cross your mind like, damn son, nah.
I've
If
left
Hypa
the
was
party
here
before.
or Dane-Ja was here, huh?
I left the party before, like on some like I can't even act like I'm happy here. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't fake it. I can't pretend like, oh, this shit is all right. Yeah. And there was a bunch of people there. Like my point exactly. It was a bunch of people there. It was a nice vibe, but I'm like, I don't want to be here.
I feel bad, like rubbing off at this DJ energy to friends, just not even y'all, just being around a DJ, y'all automatically, just being around us for so long, y'all mentality become DJ mentality too. Because be honest, try to go back to the time when y'all were partying in events before you were around a DJ and knowing transitions and songs. Did y'all care about any of this stuff?
Nah,
Did y'all care about mixes? Did y'all care about song selections? Y'all went in there.
Reggae,
that's why he said, yo, sometimes people don't care. This is before meeting a DJ. You go to an event, play my song, I'm drunk, I'm dancing with girls. That's it, and I'm good. But now it's like, bruh, this nigga gonna play freaking you gonna play some LMA after freaking Welcome to the Party? Like that's what we doing? This is what y'all thinking about now because in fact, this is what y'all doing now, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of it's a good thing that y'all know, you know what I mean, what's a good from a bad DJ, but it comes with the territory of, damn, I'm gonna come to this party, but by default, I'm gonna dissect how he's playing because I know how a good and a bad DJ is supposed to sound. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. I also feel like, I don't know, maybe speaking for y'all or newer DJs that, not really y'all because y'all ain't new, but I feel like it's harder now to vibe a party than it was back in the day. Like you could get away with it, I think, a little bit more easier than now. It's like, especially when how the music is now, it's like I don't want to be y'all because I feel like it's even harder now.
Phones.
Yeah,
phones is a distraction too.
It's the vibe of the party is not like how it used to be. It's like back in the day, I felt like niggas came to the party like, oh, like me and Corey, we was ready, like we gonna get in there, we gonna down these Georgies, and we gonna get in there, nigga. We ready to go. Now niggas is like got their Gucci on and shit. Yo, set up niggas for the VIP with the bottles, nigga. Yeah. It's like it's harder to get niggas out of that.
Bougie.
It don't even look cool like that no more. Back then it was cool. Like you go in your group of niggas, y'all was talking about that shit from the car. Like, yo, when I get it, yo, you remember that other last week?
You know you have fun at a party when it's 3 days later you still talking about the party.
Yeah.
Niggas like, be done with the party. Like you be at a party last night. Today you don't even talk about it.
Experience we gave you right there.
Mm-hmm.
That shit,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man.
It's a lot of for me. The club became too bougie, bro.
Message.
Nobody have fun.
You said it's not cool no more. What to talk to your man's like, yo, we about to go back.
No,
these
to
girls
be like sweating it up, dubbing on shit, and wilding and having like that kind of energetic time. Now, if you see a nigga in the middle of the dance floor doing that,
what the fuck is
like,
wrong with this nigga?
This
what?
nigga,
What?
he wilding.
I think it's.
I'm about to say how
they
they get there though. How they get there.
No, I don't think it's. I think it's our crowd now. We grew up and the spots that we're at. Because sometimes I'll go with Dane-Ja to his Larive spot, and them little dudes is just dubbing, bro.
I'm about to say that, like they still be having fun.
I'm looking at it like, oh, y'all niggas little niggas. But I'm like, I used to be that, so why am I saying, so, and then I'm just chilling. I'm like, yeah, they having a ball.
Yeah.
So it's just, I think it's the age bracket that we in now, where it's just like, all right, you know what? I don't need to do that no more.
That's why I appreciate my Saturday spot.
I'm not getting wild sweaty like that.
Nah, but I think Rel still got a point though, because it's a lot of people that go to the club not even to have fun. They go there to show out.
It's true, but it's also age.
He's talking about the younger crew.
The younger crew. They like, I got my red bottoms on.
But there's always that.
Nah, that's the older crew too.
There's always been that crew that's like, you know what? I'm here. I'm standing on couches, and that's all I'm comfortable with. I'm not doing all that extra stuff that you don't.
I think it also depends on the type of event or venue, because if you look at the Afrobeat scene, everybody dancing.
That's true.
Everybody dancing.
That's true, but
you know
that's why it's harder for y'all, because now music is so like diverse. Everybody got a different ear now. It ain't just one thing. I don't want to just listen to hip hop. I don't want to just listen to Afro beats. I don't want to just do this.
I've seen DJs play reggaeton and the party's rocking.
That's another good DJ to me. You need
then
to be
slide
you need
into
to
Casanova.
Be diverse. I need to like hear everything.
Yeah.
Know your crowd.
Huh?
Yeah.
Know your crowd.
Know the crowd. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, man.
It's really a science, yo. It's really a science. You know what I'm saying?
I always said it was a science.
So the more people get, like, more fused music get with everything else, like, y'all jobs is gonna get harder, but it ain't gonna be harder because y'all do it. But
I don't ever think it's hard. I'll be honest.
Pause.
Maybe that's. Oh wow. Yes, that's possible. That's possible. I don't ever think it's. I don't ever think it's hard. I'm gonna say it again. I don't ever think it's hard because I don't know.
What's that?
I just feel like
Have you?
whatever steps I need to take. Remember, my motto is still: if I could keep you off your phone, I'm doing a good job, bro. Who isn't on their phone 24/7 hours?
so what would be your last Afrobeat track to merge into hip hop? Like, how do you like?
It could be any of them.
It could be any.
But honestly, it all depends.
Casanova
It all
shit.
depends on the event too, because on a real Afrobeat event, they might not want to hear the 5 commercial songs that you play in the hip hop event. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that hip hop shit, you could play all the Joannas and you good.
play them 6 songs and you're good, and any one of those songs will transition into hip hop.
Yeah.
Have you ever played for a party where you felt like you had a tough crowd to a point where you felt like you felt like you played at your best, and you?
I used to feel like that once upon a time, but I realized like
or like to a point where
I
it's out of
gotta
your
do something
control.
about that. I think I spoke to y'all about that. Like, if I go home and I feel like I ain't do a good job, I'm having nightmares.
No, I'm
like
saying
talking
you played.
You felt like you played
like
your
you
best,
had a tough
but-
crowd. Like
but
you
the crowd-
played your.
And they just
ass
looking
off.
at you like
I'm speaking on that because I had that experience of if I don't shut this party down, it bothers me. I'm talking about bothers me for days, possibly weeks, possibly traumatizing to where it's like, yo, if you ain't moving the crowd, if you ain't shutting these parties down, bro, maybe this ain't for you. I think like that. So even when I feel like it's a tough crowd, I'm just like, yo, I don't care if I gotta switch.
You gotta
this-
figure
I
it
don't-
out.
I'm gonna figure this shit out before I get off the set, or else I'm gonna go home crying to myself. You trash. You should have did something. It's something that maybe it may have not been my fault, but in my mind it's my fault because I'm the DJ and I'm supposed to control this. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of pressure I put on myself, and basically having that mentality, I've never felt that way anymore. Like I would have the crowd may be tough, but I find a way to get this party moving, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Yeah.
I mean, I dealt with tough crowds.
I'm gonna find a fucking way, son. Dead ass, son. They got crowds that come in. They probably got a predominantly hip hop crowd, or a crowd that just want to hear reggae, soca, Afro beats, and I'm playing hip hop, and they were like, yo, I don't want to hear no hip hop. In my mind, I'm like, I can't make everybody happy, but I'm gonna do my best. So that's why I say a well-rounded DJ needs to be diverse too. So I'm gonna switch. All right, they want to hear hip hop, I'm gonna get them that. They want to hear soca, I'm gonna get them that.
I think that's where the practice.
At the end of the
and
day,
skill set comes in.
I'm getting paid. I'm your servant. Whatever. I'm here to make you happy.
Yeah, I feel like the promoter determines like the vibe of the party as well. Like as far as how the crowd is going to be or how the feel of the crowd is going to be. Like you can say like, all right, I know if I'm going to this party with this promoter that, you know, I could depend on the vibe being like this, or I could depend on the vibe not being like this kind of a situation.
I think before, I'm not sure if I'm answering your question, but I think before it was when people was looking to go to parties, it was more like who's throwing the party. Now it's more like who's DJing the party. So I think
Is it?
So the promoter don't really matter no more.
No, it doesn't.
uh,
I mean, they still got some people who's like
social media is the promoter now.
yeah. I mean,
they got some people
I'm-
who are loyal to their promoters. Some of those
Or people
promoters
that
are their
they-
friends.
right.
So it's like, yo, whatever
But
he doing, I'm
And
a show
right
support.
now, I think somebody posted this the other day. Right now, it's when it comes to the DJ game, it's DJs that's hot, DJ that has 10, 20K followers.
quote unquote.
That's
no different stipulations.
It could
Like how
be
you break it down, like
Nah,
I'm
nah.
gonna charge you for your following. Like my nigga, how do you really know my following? Like how are you gonna like?
And
I brought out more. What if
improvable
I
analytics.
brought out more people than you and you the promoter? Because I'm
And-
sure
and-
that happens.
and Dirty
So
game,
like,
dirty game, bro.
wow.
He said, "Wow, you need that." Wow.
Nah, and I think because me and Dane-Ja been in the game for so long, I think for me,
It was a trial and error for all this. We ain't know
I
none of
feel
this either,
now
so we had to
kinda,
experience that shit.
It kind of really puts me in a situation or put my mindset where I know who I want to work with in a sense.
Mhm.
So I actually pick and choose who I actually want to build a relationship
You know
with.
the credit score.
Right, I know the credit score. You know what I'm saying?
Carfax.
Yeah, so I
Check
think
the Carfax,
now for
dog.
me it's more like if you see, I have different flyers, you see me posting, the chances, I mean, I ain't got 10K followers. I'm not lying. You could go to my Instagram. I don't have 20K followers, but you see that I'm on a few bills, but I know I'm capable of get a good opening set or a good, prime time set from Hypa. Like
you can't even go off that. Sorry to cut you off, but what if I bought all my followers? What
That's
if I
true
bought my
too.
followers?
I swear I was thinking about that.
Really look at
I'm like,
niggas'
what if
pages that be having
some of these DJs don't be eggshells? So like, it's like, bro, come on, man.
But
I be doing that shit now to the way I be looking at it, like, cause now I'm back on my Instagram shit, and I really be looking at niggas' pages because I be trying to promote and shit. And some of these niggas got like 13,000 followers. I looked at one nigga's page, 13,000 followers. He had 37 likes. Was like the highest likes on any picture. So it's like you can't really look at the number of niggas followers nowadays.
It's unfortunate, bro, but people be looking at that.
I think
even when it's fake.
like I said,
That's
the
crazy,
The
bro.
social media.
That's crazy.
the way
Because some people not even analyzing it like that. Like, oh, he got this amount. Nah, who's this guy? Oh, let me see his profile page. Oh, he got 14K. All right, let's consider him.
Yeah, he's worth
That's it.
1,500.
That's it.
That's
He ain't going to the let me. If he got 14K over here and he only posts 2 flyers over here and this one they ain't looking at all that, bro. No. Oh, he got 25K. Oh, he's somebody. Oh, he got nice pictures too. This is somebody out here.
You could buy some followers, get a laptop, and you getting money right now. That's
This
way
is
y'all
the
sound
story
like.
of the game
Because
right now.
is there
Perception.
artists that are just in a good situation, like they're not good, but they know artists, and that make them look like they're more lit than they are?
Perception, man. Even artists do that too. That's why I'm
You
just
talking
like,
about a DJ?
Like, yeah, a DJ that's just around. He ain't DJ for he's not nice, but he just got connections, and that make him
I
seem
think
like
they're
more
gonna
of a
say
legit.
there's a lot of those.
huh?
I think y'all gonna say there's a lot of those.
It's a lot of everything we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
Basically, every situation that y'all talking about is somebody's reality out
So
there.
y'all know some really, really trash DJs, basically, you're saying.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course. And we know
I was
some
about to
really,
go
really
there.
good ones too.
I'm not going to throw the spice. I keep the spice in the pocket.
I already know you want to spice up the thing, but you wasn't getting no spice from this side.
I was going to go some June vibes. Some June vibes real quick. dog.
Say names, nigga.
but
Y'all more alike
bro,
than y'all think.
in contrast, though, Rel, there's DJs that I've actually went and hear play that inspired me like a lot. You know
Because
what
they
I'm
were
saying?
bad?
No, I'm saying
Oh.
like same way
Because
we
it was
know
good.
Bad
trash
DJ can inspire me too.
We
Like,
have
yo,
a lot of
I'm
DJs
never playing like that.
that's
But-
good and say, yo,
You also gotta respect the ones that's maybe not that good, but their work ethic,
work
their
ethic,
grind is
right.
much better.
Right.
And
I
and
mean-
it put them on a better better pedestal.
What did I tell you the
platform.
other day?
at the end of the
Unfortunately, talent at this point is like
I
at
mean,
the
hard
bottom of the
work
barrel.
beat talent. That's
People-
that's
people-
almost
bottom of the barrel.
That's almost
People-
in every industry right now.
But
though.
now
That's a
people
give
like
and
to
take.
see people working. Like, you could be trash, but if I see your elevation, it's like, yo, you're getting better. Keep going. Like, I want to support you now because you're the underdog. Like, this is the era
I
of
wanna
the
see you
underdog.
Get to the top.
Because if you come out the gate and you already, like, got the look and everything like that, and then you trash, they like,
Oh, that's
alright,
another thing,
that's
too.
That
good.
works too, bro.
forgot to talk about.
That be working
What?
too.
Oh, wow.
you gotta be marketable. You gotta look marketable.
That's a part of it now, too?
Yeah, you can't.
That kind of.
I know some
No,
ugly
yeah,
ass.
yeah, that's
I know
kind
some
of.
ugly ass DJs, nigga. Ugly, fat
but
ass.
remember now we do have like now we got female DJs, so it's like now
I get it.
You know, it's like you gotta.
So they got Nicki
you got-
trying
Minaj
to
out
keep the
there.
opposite.
you gotta have
If
something
it-
that really attract, I guess, either the promoter, the event planner. It's like that social media is just really just changing
Can
everything.
you really imagine a promoter hitting you up and telling you that, like, y'all about to book you, but you really don't look good enough. I need you. I need you to
They
be
ain't
more
gonna say it.
attractive.
I ain't gonna front my
they
nigga.
ain't gonna
You
say
nice, but you ugly, man.
they ain't gonna say it like that.
I'm like, we'll book you, but we ain't putting you on the flyer.
But that's another part of the game that I don't like. Like that's an example, but a situation like that, a reason to not book you, they may just not book you and just not even tell you why. Like, I've just stopped booking you. They have their motive, have their reason why they not booking you, and they just leave it at that. You out there open looking like a slut. Like, what the fuck?
Now, here's a $1 million question. $1 million question right here. So you as DJs, do you only wait for people to hit you up to play at their parties, or y'all personally go out there and say, "Yo, I know you got this party coming up. Can I get, or does your pride play a big part of that?"
Ask question. Danger, talk about it.
When I was in the crew, not even the crew. Fresh after I left the crew, I don't know if the radar was on me, but for years, bro, I know y'all been around me for a long time. Once you seen me on any bill for years, I was never hitting anyone up. All these hit ups were reaching out to me. If you would see me on events 2-3 times a week, that promoter, that event planner hit me. And through the course of like we've been talking, through the course of years, the game changed. But I was still adjusting to the change. So as time went by, the gigs got less, and my mentality was like, why do I need to hit people up when I'm always used to getting hit up? Until it got to a point to where I wasn't getting no bookings. So I don't know, and it was a mix of my my ego and pride too. I'm like, yo, why I gotta hit niggas up? Let them if you wanna the same thing I be telling y'all. If you want to hire me, you pursue me. You need my services. You contact me. You know what I mean? I never really used to do the follow-up. You know what I'm saying? I never really had to do that. But I realized nowadays, the game changed. Why I say the game changed? Because not only everybody's a DJ, everybody's a DJ. So the promoters look at it like, yo, if you don't want to be booked, even though you're good.
Dime a dozen.
I got 50,000 other options. You know what I'm saying? So I could sit here and be like, oh, I ain't calling nobody if they don't hit me, and I'm gonna be the one looking silly. I'm speaking from experience. So nowadays, honestly, yo, bro, how many DJs you got for that night? You need an extra one? I'm here, bro, and I'm saying this is my price. What time you need me for? Boom, boom. And through speaking to y'all, I used to leave it at that, but now I realize how important that follow up thing is. Like. As opposed to feeling like I'm annoying them, like 2-3 days later, if I don't hear no hit up, you know what I'm saying, I would be like, yo, I'm just checking in, blase. Just wanted to know if you're still interested in booking me for that event. You're like, oh yeah, thank you for reminding me, bro. Yo, come in at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, boom, boom, boim. And honestly, the way the game works, you kind of have to be like that all the time. Basically, staying on your toes.
Staying on top.
Yeah,
I respect
10
that.
toes down. That's what they be saying now.
I was hoping that was your answer, and it wasn't. I just wait for the people them to contact me.
You know who I am.
My answer was I always been doing a hit up, and I think for me it was more like Dane just said when I left the crew, I knew I was in a sense, to actually kind of dig deep. You probably never knew about that story. I used to be the reggae DJ, so I used to only play reggae.
Oh, for the record. Without even people saying it, we get, depending on where you go, you could get classified like that. Like if you
could be labeled like that.
Think about it. If you go to an event and you hear a DJ and he's killing the reggae, and that's all you hear.
That's his specialty.
He just left you with the impression that he's the reggae DJ.
And
then you hear him on the radio just playing nothing but hip hop. It may be weird to you because by default you just classified him as a reggae DJ because that's the experience he left you with. You know what I'm saying?
Is that one of the reasons, or maybe why? I don't know. I never asked you this before, but why didn't you try to get into the compa field and be like one of the biggest compa DJs type?
I felt that's not really a direction that I wanted to go. I mean, I like the genre itself.
Racist because he Haitian up.
You know what I mean? I like
I like the genre. A specialty that might. I mean. You don't do what you don't want to do, but sometimes if you have a specialty, then it might work out for you.
What I wanted, here's the deal. Like I said, I started as a reggae DJ, but I felt at some point, because I know hip hop is like a mainstream and it's gonna be way more recognized more than dancehall. And
demand. Only because we're in America.
No, it's supply and demand. Because hip hop
it's really it
is universal, but you could go.
But like
go to Jamaica, they ain't trying to hit a hip hop.
I feel like I had to really it took me a while. Like when I say I was
know what I'm saying, bro.
I was constantly just being home practice hip hop because I knew hip hop was very important. Like I knew I could play reggae with my eyes closed, but because I knew hip hop was so important, like the chances are you're gonna get hit up for a hip hop party way before a reggae party. There's only a selective few event planners or promoters that does Caribbean events. So at the time, I felt like because I knew how to play reggae, I needed to top or match that same level.
Gotcha.
Oh, it was kind of considering me the reggae DJ too.
At one point.
Me and you were the reggae DJs.
Right.
And I'm just like, what?
But y'all names also kind of gave y'all that box. Hypa, Dane-Ja.
No, it's how you get
that's
bro. It's spelled like Dane-Ja.
Nah, you're pronouncing it like that.
No, it's spelled like Dane-Ja.
Nah, but
Nah, you're
I never
pronouncing
looked at it until you said it that way.
Dane-Ja.
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 He's
Dane-Ja.
100% right.
Hypa.
Dane-Ja.
Hypa.
Yep.
Hypa, yeah.
Hypa, where you going, dog?
He's 100% right.
Yeah.
100% right.
Yeah, do it make sense?
so
It makes
yeah,
sense.
so I think that's the reason why like I really felt like I had to.
You had to
really,
show and prove.
yeah, I
Like,
had to
yo,
show and
we
prove.
can do
Oh, that
more
makes
than
sense,
just
though. Yeah.
that one genre that you guys are boxing us in.
Yeah, that makes sense. You don't want to get typecast, so it makes sense.
Facts.
Makes a lot of sense. Moving on to the final segment of the night, which is
Yeah.
called that pop
Flicky.
or flip-zop.
Fliggy.
First thing we got on the docket is the Wale and Jeremiah on Chill. How you feel about it on the right side?
Flop.
Ooh.
I didn't get to it.
Okay.
I think it's real quick for me. I actually like it, so I'll pop it. Pause.
Yeah, I liked it. But you know I'm kind of biased, Wale, but
Yeah.
I like it. I like.
I think it's a cool joint.
Flop.
Ooh, you heard it?
No.
Yo, that's how you gonna ask it. Yo, they're gonna be cheating, son. They're gonna be cheating the game, son.
I'm like,
you
I
gotta
know this
ask
nigga ain't
it.
listen to that shit.
What?
Hey, how y'all typecasted? How y'all know?
Another single we got on the docket. Is it Melee or Melee? I don't-
Melee.
Melee. The Melee. Tory Lanez John. How you feel about it? Right side.
Flop.
It's cool. It's cool.
Plop.
Plop. Safe.
Niggas know
I
ain't
got a
listen.
full on.
You a plop type of dude, son.
Nigga
Every
be
day's a
playing-
plop. son. Every
Lately,
day's a
you
plop.
been plopping. You been plopping.
Mr. Plop.
Plop up.
I got a full on pop. I love that song.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna lean
yeah.
more towards. I'm gonna lean more towards pop because I think I like it a little bit less than I don't like it. So I'm gonna go pop.
I don't know how I feel about it yet. I don't know. I guess a plop, I guess. I don't know. That's
I'll
my
be
plop.
honest this
Two
time.
plops.
I did not hear that.
We know that.
Oh, thank you for your honesty, young
Baby
guy.
jumped on it.
Oh my God. You got jokes.
That'd be different. It would be different. I ain't gonna lie.
That's not because the baby not on it.
Yeah.
Baby.
Be single heavy today. French Montana, City Girls, Wiggle It. Heard this on the radio the other day. How you feel about it on the right side?
You know how I am about my samples. I love that sample. Song flop. This is the most I ever flopped.
What's that? What wiggle it?
It's
Wiggle
the
It? That song?
You talking about the beat, not the words.
But that's the song. Yeah, it's a flop for me.
Yeah. Disappointment. Flop.
Yeah, I wasn't really feeling it.
Flop. The thing is garbage. Dog. The thing is garbage. I don't know what that is. Flop.
You know you can skip me with that.
I thought you was a French
You
fan.
don't listen to radio.
Oh, okay. He threw it in the chat though. Oh, so you stepped over. You did the towel on Lou. You thought it was in the
I
chat.
did, but I heard it already. But you know I don't like radio singers.
Curve King.
Nah, he saw City Girls like, fuck.
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm very biased about that. I can't even give it a chance if it's certain people.
That's how I feel about the
And it's
next
like,
person he about to talk
Sonic.
about.
You didn't.
Sonically, it's,
You anti-City Girls?
sonically, it's not.
Oh, so you ain't listen to it either.
Nah.
Ain't French from the Bronx though, right?
Yeah, that ain't about French. Mac and cheese,
Oh.
cool, but like this,
Nah,
sorry,
what-
French.
He's polished now, remember?
He's too polished. I don't.
Got to make those.
What y'all think
records.
about the Joanna one he got with the remix?
That one.
I don't think I heard the whole
Of course
thing.
he gonna say flop. It's not original. It's too commercial. That's how deep he's into the Afro beats. It's not commercial. Not commercial. The thing too commercial, dog.
This nigga know the artist by name now. I'm like, yeah, he's
ODs.
in.
He's
Like, into it,
invested.
bro.
And
Like
what part of Africa
Joan
they
voice.
from?
He's well invested.
Nigga be what's that dance called?
Shaku.
Shaku.
Chaku.
You see, you said it with the it's Shaku.
Say what?
Shaku. I'm like, damn, nigga. All right, you won.
Going Zulu on us. Westbrook
a
and
fact.
Harden is now together. Is a good or bad thing on the right side? You feel about it?
It's of course from their history. It sounds like it could be a bad thing, but you never know until you see it. So, I don't know. It's a plot or a pass. One of them.
Pick a side. Huh?
I know. I'm trying to figure
Pops.
what would what would the answer for that be?
How
If
you
it's
feel?
good, it's a plop.
saying-
If it's bad for you, then it's a flop.
It's in between.
Okay, so it's a plop.
Okay, plop.
I heard you. Plops all around for everybody.
Plop.
Heavy on the
right?
plop.
Crazy, bro.
Plop, right?
Plop. Yes.
Listen, Mr. Plop. Move the fuck on.
Nigga, yo, you plop everything tonight. Pause.
Yeah, that's kind of that's 3 plop. You only get the 2 plop minimum.
Yo, he plopped
for the month.
He plopped every single episode is a plop.
It's the first episode I flopped everything too. I ain't gonna hold you. I usually pop.
It's a lot of trash out there, bro.
You be popping things.
It's one ball, 2 nuts. I'm not with the
Oh,
flop that.
wow. Pause that.
Big pause.
Oh, yeah. I did, yeah, that's crazy.
You just caught it?
Yeah, I was just like, well, I ain't catch nothing, but I'm just saying that was crazy.
Tried to line you. Tried to
I'm
line
on
you.
point. I'm on point.
Tried to line you.
Heard you. I'm gonna go with the unexpected. I'm gonna say Pop. I think they both got vendettas, man. Harden got a lot to lose. Westbrook got something to prove. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
Bars.
giving him oh, you always, had a star. You could never win a chip with a star. James Harden and him back together again. They got a lot to prove, man. I think that might drive them over the top. But I mean, you got to see how it goes. But I'm gonna pop it though.
I give it. I don't know. I give it a flop, but it's a potential pop. Like it depends.
So you basically popping like
Yeah, you
No,
plop
no,
it
no.
too, bro. You plop it too, bro.
No. I'll tell you why.
It's a safe flop.
Nah, I'll tell you why. Cause I
Safe
feel
flop.
like both of them are alphas when it comes to the ball, and they both ball dominant. But the thing about it is, it's like they play together, so and they real genuine friends. So when you play with friends, you want people to succeed. You want people to succeed. But on the other hand, too, it's like when you got like big brother, little brother thing. When little brother grows up and big brother tries to do big brother shit to little brother got to be like. That's why I threw that shit out in the chat.
So who
You
the
seen
big brother and the
Captain
little brother in
You
this
see
situation?
Captain Phillips with when the black
I wanna
dude.
know.
I'm the captain now.
I'm still. Who's the big brother and little brother in this situation?
Westbrook was the big
Westbrook has to
brother.
be the big brother because he was the man in Oklahoma
Oh,
City.
okay.
Now you going to Houston. That's kind of
That's
Harden
that's my
territory
crib
now.
So
Yeah.
in this case,
So Harden got to
So
sit Westbrook
brother-
down and be like, "Yo, listen, I'm the
Basically,
captain."
the janitor is now the supervisor.
I wouldn't call Harden a janitor.
No,
now.
he was
Wow.
a cleanup guy. He was a 6 man. So that's what I mean by it. I ain't saying he was trash. Like, yeah.
your choice of
Take
words
my-
sound crazy.
Take
That's what
my
it is.
analogy
Yeah.
the right way.
Yeah, but like I said,
I
like
think Harden gives him that dog he needed over there, though. Like, I feel like that's what there was. With Chris Paul, they had a little bit of it, but I think Westbrook is going to bring. Because Harden he's just naturally a score. I don't think he has dog in him, but
nah, he, not
Westbrook
really.
got some dog. That
Yeah,
might,
but
you
he
know
needs
what I'm saying,
that
might
dog
rub
needs the
off on
ball.
Harden.
That dog needs the ball.
I don't know. Like you said, they friends, so they might.
Yeah, but
that's the
work it
one
out.
thing. They're good friends. That's why I'm like,
yeah, but
I don't know.
So, but Harden had when Harden had this ball like 85% of the time. Now it's gonna go down to 50. And then Westbrook is gonna feel like it's
But Westbrook
OKC
kind of
again.
adjusted with PG though. He kind of gave
But
the team
it's
to
still
PG.
he still had the ball a lot,
Nah,
way more than
Westbrook
PG.
was like, it's my team.
Hey, I just didn't like the fact
So
he
you
made
think
dumb
they should
decisions.
run Westbrook at the 2 and then keep Harden running the 1?
I mean, it's hard as
I don't think so.
You gotta have like.
I don't know how that's
no,
gonna
it
work.
you have to have Harden with the ball. Harden's more efficient.
Yeah,
He gets to the line more, and he's more efficient.
I
He's
never
a better
seen Westbrook
shooter.
play off the ball though.
Yeah,
Never seen.
yeah, and he's a better shooter. So you have to have him. You gotta give him the ball.
But Harden is the one that could play
Westbrook
off and
ain't
on. Westbrook
too-
can only play on.
Yeah,
to me.
but he's more efficient. He doesn't turn the ball over.
They're gonna offset each other
I don't know. Gotta see how that one go.
as far as like substitution.
That's gonna be tough.
Yeah, honestly, that's the only way it could work.
They
Like they
gonna-
can't play together. They'll have to play more with one have to play with Team
Second
A and one
unit.
has to play Team B.
Yeah.
I think that it's
What
going to
you
be
think?
a pop.
Pop.
And I think somebody's going to change up their game because they going into it like everybody going to be like, we both demand the ball
But
so much. Da, 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 da.
I agree with
It
you.
could work.
I agree with Ease because a couple years ago Harden wasn't doing none of his point guard stuff.
Yeah.
He turned into that point guard.
Somebody gonna have to sacrifice. Put it like that. Somebody gonna have to sacrifice. But like I said,
I
I
don't
don't
think
think it's
I think-
I
hard.
hope
think-
Westbrook sacrifices.
Yeah,
I
but
think
he's alpha.
Westbrook-
Both of them are alpha dogs. So.
I think Westbrook ain't the problem. I think because it's Harden's team, he's going to have to sacrifice.
I was about to say. I
Because
think
Yes.
Westbrook going into the situation like, look, I'm new here. So, like, I can't just take over the man team. Like, that's James Harden now. He ain't
Yeah, he's
Nah,
but-
James Harden.
kinda-
I
it
think,
kinda-
that,
kinda-
I think that mentality's out the window because he's alpha. Westbrook is alpha dog. Like
He's alpha,
think-
but he's also a good teammate.
You think D'Antoni's the right coach for this?
The hell no.
Actually, I do.
I think Westbrook might run all over D'Antoni, bro.
I don't
I
think
run
so.
all over
I would agree
D'Antoni,
with
son.
that. He's gonna get fired
I'm
next year.
glad I got
He
league
gonna
pass this
run
year.
all over that man.
My $10.
But we keep it moving. We're gonna have to see how that one plays out. Do you feel like Megan Stallion is the hottest female rapper in the game right now on the right side? I feel like where we gonna go with this one, but I'm gonna wait for his answer. How you feel about it on the right side?
Tell us.
Megan Thee Stallion, she looks so good. Let me just get that out there real quick. Is she the hottest female artist right now? No. Cardi still got it.
Define nice.
Huh?
Define nice.
He said hottest.
Hottest.
Yeah, hottest as far as hottest. She
Hottest
like
mean
popular.
you smoking
Okay.
right now, like
Popular.
Don't
everybody
mean
know
like
you.
she's like
Not
ew.
talent.
She's
Oh, okay.
fresh. She's
Nothing
new.
about lyrics.
But hottest.
Oh, okay.
Cardi
That's
still got it.
hottest.
Cardi still got it.
All right.
It'll be people that ain't hot.
Yeah.
like if you want
Hypa.
people to come out, you're gonna book this person right now because right now she gonna get the crowd.
But
She
she's
gonna
not
bring
DJ.
the crowd
Out of everybody, I would book City Girls.
over Stallion.
Correct.
Okay.
I can see that.
Yeah, I
they
can
had
see that too.
They still have it.
I was about to say, is their song still one of the biggest?
Yes.
City
That's how I haven't been
Still.
out. I haven't been out
You
in
mean
like
City Girl?
yeah.
That wants to.
So you
Free
think
JT.
you think
And she the better sounding
City
one,
Girls
of course.
bring out more people than Cardi?
Ain't the other one pregnant?
Nah, I don't think
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a tough
so.
one.
I don't think they there yet.
I think it's at, like you said, City Girls
Nah,
have the moment
Car-
right now. Cardi's been doing this
Yeah.
for, and it's crazy to say
Cardi's
Cardi
still
will
hot.
You
have
feel
a
like Cardi
moment.
still got it on lock like that?
She's still
They'll
the
come
hot.
off
She's
I feel
still
like
the
she a
hot.
little.
Only because
They'll come
there's
off
room
of
for the
shaky.
new girls right now, but she's still the like top
There's a lot of
female
girls.
artists on charts and all that right
I
now.
don't feel like she got it like how she had it before.
Of
Before
course not,
that-
but she's still
She had the hottest
she's still
song.
hottest.
Bro,
She's still
but
She
hot.
got 2 singles on the radio. Like
Like
you said last
her
week.
presence
I
though
feel
is
like
still
the competition is there's a little like she a little shaky.
It's a little
right?
bubbly right now.
Yeah,
it's a little
it's,
bubbly right
there's some other
Um,
stuff out there.
Only City Girl just got the hottest song.
Yeah, that's what I'm
like
saying.
that's about it. If
But
you want to,
Stallion
if you go,
Stallion is hot right now.
that she's hot. But if
She
you want to,
got
if you go
her
by
songs
category,
but if
like
you going by
charts,
track record,
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
if you
about
do all of
Shorty?
that-
Shorty got a hot song. Sweet.
Saweetie?
Saweetie. Yeah.
Saweetie?
Big Old Freak is right under them, right? Right under. I don't like it, but I mean, it
it's,
bumps.
It's
like,
it's good, but on the status of the way Act Up still be doing,
but that's what I'm saying. It's right under. Like
No,
I'm
nah,
talking about with. I'm talking about. I'm saying
if
Skip
it's right
Tatiana
under,
and
it's,
all that.
no,
all
it's
that.
far.
a little bit
Yeah.
down
Bro.
here.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't. That's why I'm trying to like
It's
figure
not
it
a
out.
deep descent. Like it's not.
Didn't they
It's
do
not
a-
close though, bro.
Saweetie's song better than that.
Didn't they do a track
Which one?
together
Big Ol' Freak?
though?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Who?
Saweetie's song
City
better
Girl
than
and
that.
Cardi B.
My type. My
Yeah.
type is bigger than.
Yo, bro,
Yes, yes.
that's
bigger
a,
than
that,
Big Old Freak.
yes, bro.
Correct.
That's
Really?
a fact. That's
Yes.
a fact.
I don't
That
fucking
shit is
know. I don't
moving right now.
I don't listen to the radio. I
And
don't know.
it goes with Act Up.
Yep.
Then they did a track together, right? Cardi B and the City Girls.
Twerk.
Yeah, twerk.
That
Twerk. Isn't that song called Twerk?
Twerk.
I'm on my fucking wheelhouse with this, so I don't fucking know.
Go ahead, hype.
I'll take y'all.
Hypa, how you feel about Stallion? Hottest things right now or no?
Cardi's still the hottest right now. So that's
Cardi? Okay.
flop. Yeah.
I don't really listen to none of that music. I can't stand Megan Thee Stallion.
The third time it did that.
I cannot
Talk your
stand
things, Rel.
her.
For me, I think right now, Megan is pretty hot. I think Megan is pretty hot. I'm
She
not
is.
saying Bob. I'm not talking about looks. I'm talking about as far as I see her like everywhere.
Didn't one of y'all say she like a
everywhere.
man?
Yeah, Darren.
Oh. Why you look like that?
I'm gonna.
My bad. Was that private?
Yo, you
I didn't know. My bad.
You hot them up right now. You hot them up.
He's like, yeah, they go my photo shoot.
Yo.
Fucking up the nigga bag, boy.
That was
buddy.
funny. That was funny. That was funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pop. Megan's the hottest right now to me.
Your
I
turn,
don't know.
sir.
I'm about this Will fucking house. I don't know.
Here you go.
Nah, Cardi.
Cardi.
Without a
Cardi?
Yeah,
This is
Cardi.
Ali Similar Podcast.
Yo.
Season 2, episode number 20. I am Rello. To the right of me, I have
DJ Dane-Ja.
DJ Hypa, I'm out of here.
Darren.
Joan.
Yay-Z.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The Oddly Similar Podcast.